Are you excited for Christmas at Disneyland Paris? We know we are as we count down the days until our next trip. Today we're sharing everything you need to know, including what's unique, rides, the best food spots, where to stay, and tips to make your next trip just that bit more magical. Hey, we're Magical Brits, and here's your ultimate guide to Disneyland Paris for Christmas 2025. Before we delve into the Christmas exclusives, let's have a quick refresher of the layout of Disneyland Paris, because when you know where everything is, it's much easier to enjoy yourself. Starting with Main Street USA, this is the heart of the festive vibes. You'll find the towering Christmas tree, snowfall throughout the day, Mickey-themed garlands, and all the festive window displays. It's the perfect photo spot and where Christmas takes place, and there's thousands of decorations. Then head left and you'll reach Frontierland, home to Big Thunder Mountain and the rustic Old West theming, and also the home of the turkey leg. Over in Adventureland, things get a little bit more tropical. You'll find the Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones, and the Lion King show. It's not the most festive corner of the park, but it's full of atmosphere, class, rides, and usually a little quieter in winter. Next up, Fantasyland, a very classic Disney area. Think fairy lights and the smell of warm treats in the air. You've got It's a Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, the storybook Lank and Albert's, which we're showing now, Dumbo, and a Christmas food market located behind the castle. And finally, Discoveryland, Disneyland Paris' take on Tomorrowland. It's sleek, metallic, and full of energy, and it's home to attractions like Hyperspace Mountain, Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, and Star Tours. All these lands are what make it feel so unique at Christmas. Now, let's be real. People always compare Disneyland Paris to Disney World. And sure, Paris could never match the Disney World in sheer size. But when it comes to Christmas, it's every bit as festive and far more affordable. Over in Florida, tickets for the Magic Kingdom's Christmas party can cost more than $200 per person. And that's before you even factor in flights, hotels, and spending money. From the UK, you can hop on the Eurostar or grab a short flight and be at Disneyland Paris in just a few short hours, often for the fraction of the cost of the Florida trip. Plus with colder weather, hot chocolates, and even the chance of snow, Paris makes you feel like a kid again on Christmas Day. Now let's look at the seasonal shows and parades, starting with the daytime parade known as Mickey's Dazzling Christmas Parade. It usually runs twice a day, once around late morning, and again just before sunset. You'll even see Mickey and Minnie in their Christmas best, Donald and Daisy in winter scarves, and even Santa himself. And right after the parade, make your way towards the castle stage for Let's Sing Christmas, the princess show that runs several times throughout the day. This daytime show will feature songs in both English and French. Now, there's another show over in Walt Disney Studios Park. Here, you'll find a completely different kind of magic, the Doctor Strange Mysteries of the Mystic Arts show. It's not Christmas themed, but it is exclusive to the festive period. The visual effects and fire sequences are not to be missed, as Doctor Strange and Wanda take on Agatha. We do also often recommend hanging around after the show, as you'll often have the Avengers campus to yourself. Now, back in the main Disneyland park. The park transforms once again for the evening Shine a Light Parade. This one is truly breathtaking. All the floats from the daytime parade return, but now they're covered in glowing lights, synchronised that iconic Shine a Light music. You'll spot Pluto trotting along with a giant Christmas wreath around his neck, Stitch wearing reindeer antlers, and loads of other favourites, such as Chip and Dale causing chaos across the streets, Minnie in a festive outfit, and Mickey leading the way. Each floor is themed differently. Snowy scenes, candy canes, gingerbread houses, and the lot. It's pure festive overload in the best possible way. The parade is not just good for Paris, it's arguably the best parade Disney's ever done across all of their parks. The timing, the energy, the music, it really captures the Christmas spirit. You can feel the crowd shift from excitement to awe as it rolls past. Everyone's wrapped up, clutching hot drinks, and just taking it in. What we think makes it special is how immersive it feels. The light stretches all the way down Main Street, the reflections bounce off the decorations, and for a few minutes the whole park feels alive. It's festive, cinematic, and somehow still cozy. like being in the middle of a Christmas film, not just watching one. If you only have the opportunity to see one thing at Disneyland Paris during the holidays, make it this. The Chandelier Parade is not just a highlight, it's the moment that makes you realise no one does Christmas quite like Disney. Alright, let's talk about food at Disneyland Paris, specifically tasty snacks you can get on the go around the parks. Starting with the Mickey cookie. This is cute, fun and Mickey shaped, but honestly, kind of mid. We gave this one a 6 out of 10, but if you're interested in getting it, you can find this at Cafe Hyperion. Now, one of our favourites, the beignet. It's soft and fluffy, the perfect winter snack stuffed full of Nutella. It was definitely a highlight. We gave this a 9.5 out of 10 and it can be found down Main Street. You'll be racing for this one, a Lightning McQueen Croque Monsieur. A quick and tasty snack that looks great in photos. We gave this one an 8 out of 10, and this can be found near the Cars Road Trip ride in Walt Disney Studios. If it's Mickey shaped, we eat it. The Mickey pizza is great for kids, picky eaters, or just an easy food option. We gave this one a 7 out of 10, which is perhaps comparable to a Chicago town pizza. This can be found at Pizzeria Bella or the Colonel Hafiz Outpost restaurant, if you want to avoid the queues. And lastly, the turkey leg, which is surprisingly good. We found this to be very tender, filling and high in protein, and actually one of the cheaper options. This one is definitely a hidden gem in Frontierland. We gave this one a 9 out of 10. Before you lock in your itinerary, here are the confirmed ride closures and recent reopenings at Disneyland Paris. Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast is currently closed for a major refurbishment and is scheduled to remain closed through the end of 2025. The indoor Mickey meet and greet in Fantasyland closed for renovations on the 8th of September 2025 and is expected to remain closed into early 2026. Don't worry though, Mickey will still be greeting guests elsewhere in the parks and select dining locations, but the Fantasyland house itself won't be available. I didn't have a video for this one, so this photo will have to do. Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain has a short scheduled downtime from the 1st to the 5th of December 2025 for maintenance work, so be sure to check the app if you've got a hyperspace plan that week. Over in Walt Disney Studios, Ratatouille the Adventure is undergoing a significant renovation. Having closed in October 2025, the refurbishment work is expected to extend all the way into spring 2026, as the attraction gets a technical and scenic refresh. Now some good news. Our favourite ride, Big Thunder Mountain, completed its maintenance earlier this year and is reopened, welcoming guests for the festive season. If you feel like Big Thunder Mountain may be just a little bit too intense, then there is always Slinky Dog's Zigzag Spin in Toy Story Playland, a much gentler, family-friendly ride that still captures the fun without the big drops. Before you pack your Mickey ears, here are a few practical tips to make your Disneyland Paris Christmas trip run smoothly. Firstly, make sure you dress for the weather. Paris in winter can get very cold, especially once the sun sets. Layers, gloves and something waterproof are absolutely essential. And don't underestimate the fog. On our last visit, it was so thick one night we could barely see the drones or the castle projections. Magical in its own way, but not ideal for the show. Next, keep an eye out for the Christmas character meets. We spotted Chip and Dale roaming around, though they don't stop for photos. And we even met Christmas Goofy near the back of Frontierland. The atmosphere feels quite spontaneous, so always have your camera ready. Those unscripted moments are often the best. When it comes to booking, plan ahead, even in off-peak seasons. Staying in a Disney hotel can actually be great value, especially with park tickets included. We personally recommend the Hotel Cheyenne for its charm and affordability. Otherwise, off-site hotels can still offer excellent deals, and you can find trusted links to compare options down below in the description. For parades, aim to grab your viewing spot about 30 to 40 minutes before the start time, especially along Main Street. It sounds early, but the best spots really do go fast. And finally, a quick note on Premier Access, Disney's paid skip the line system. Now, you don't need it for every attraction, but it is worth considering on weekends or peak dates when queues may stretch quite long. However, if it is midweek, you may be able to save your money. The lines are usually quite manageable, and the Premier Access, it does cost quite a bit. So, to summarise, plan ahead, wrap up warm, and time things right. That's how you keep the magic high and the stress low. So, that's Disneyland Paris at Christmas. Sparkling lights, festive shows, and enough magic to melt even the iciest Grinch. It's easily one of the best times to visit, as long as you plan smart, wrap up warm, and give yourself time just to take it all in. If this video helped you plan your trip, or even if it just got you in the festive mood, hit like and subscribe for more Disney guides, tips, and honest advice from a fellow Brit who loves a good deal and a bit of that Disney magic. See you in the next one.